What's up, everyone? Wacky Wednesday today. I got something special in store for y'all. In between each giant set of exercise today, we're going to be coming at you with some wacky health and fitness facts, as well as a live health and fitness Q&A. So if you guys have any wacky facts you want to share, throw them in the chat. Also, if you guys have any health and fitness Q&A, throw them in the chat. We'll get to them in real time. With that being said, we're going to do a giant set of exercise today. A giant set is 4 or more exercises back to back with no rest. We're going to do the 7 primary movements, all on the suspension trainer back here. Boop, that thing right there. Without further ado, let's get into it. First giant set, all done. We're gonna get 3 more giant sets. But before we do, we're gonna do some wacky facts for Wacky Wednesday. All right, if all the blood vessels in your body were laid end to end, they would reach about 60,000 miles. Pretty crazy, pretty wacky, guys. Health and fitness Q&A. I love carbs. How can I eat them and still lose fat? Now this is, I don't know where people get the idea that you can't lose fat when eating a certain food. It has very little to do with the type of food you eat. Yes, you can absolutely eat carbs and lose fat. The key is you want to make sure you know how much calories it takes to get to your maintenance. When you know how many calories it takes to get to your maintenance level, that's really where your goal can begin, and really specifically focusing on having carbs or not. So if you want to lose fat, you have to build muscle because it's going to make it way easier to lose the fat. So you eat about your maintenance level of calories every single day, and you get an adequate amount of resistance training in throughout the week. Science shows 10 sets of each given exercise, such as the primary movements, per week is the ideal amount of resistance training that a beginner or someone just starting out would need. And that scale can go all the way up to like 30 sets of volume per each exercise. So if you take 10 sets of exercise, say we're doing the 7 primary movements like today we're doing 4 sets, and then the other 2 days of the week we'd be doing 3 sets and then 3 sets. I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so it goes 4 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets, and each of those sets consists of one of each of the primary movements: swing, rotation, carry, press, squat, row, and then we got a deadlift, and that's it. I can count to 7, guys. Don't you worry. Alright, so that answers that question. Carbs actually do not have anything to do, or very little to do, with losing fat. It's all about that maintenance level, getting a resistance training so your body can build muscle, and then over time you will start to burn and lose fat, and you will convert that fat into muscle. And that is the best way to eat carbs and lose fat. Alright, we're going to get to our next giant set. And I just noticed someone hopped in the chat for the first time, GTO Keely. They said, buy followers, primes, and viewers on mountainviewers.com. Free plug if you guys want to buy that shit. I'm not into that. Thank you very much for hopping in the chat, and shameless plug promo. But yeah, I'm not into buying followers and viewers. If people want to view my shit, come view it. And if it sucks, don't view it. I'm not going to pay people to do that shit. But thank you very much for hopping in the chat. Appreciate that. And there's your free plug. Giant set number 2, all done. We got 2 more of those. And don't spit on your laptops. All right. Wacky fact. Can you feel the pulse in your wrist? For humans, the normal pulse is 70 heartbeats per minute. Elephants have a slower pulse of 27, and for a canary, it is 1,000. Pretty gnarly, the difference there. All right, next up we have health and fitness Q&A. How do I avoid getting big and bulky? This is such a typical question that I get asked by a lot of female clients. Sometimes males ask it too, but more often than not, I feel like women are concerned about getting bulky. Now, this just doesn't happen. Like, you're not gonna get bulky when you work out. There's a very specific way to become bulky, but chances are you need to be like really adequate about your workout technique and your consistency in the specific style of training. What I mean is going for 1 rep maximum. The best way to get big and bulky and really strong is to go for your 1 rep max. Now, I think typically a lot of females in general do not do that sort of training, unless of course they're doing powerlifting and stuff like that. I think it's becoming more popular now, but in general, I feel like a lot of females do not do that specific type of training. Now, this question was definitely asked by a female, I know that for sure. But male or female, if you want to avoid getting bulky, avoid the 1 rep maximum sort of training style, that powerlifting sort of training style. Also, don't eat a surplus of calories. In order to get big and bulky, you need to eat a shit ton of calories. So know what your maintenance level is, stay at your maintenance level, and maybe eat a little bit above it to build muscle, but you're gonna really have to like eat in order to get like big and bulky. And that being said, guys, there's always, if you are not liking how you're packing on muscle for whatever reason, I mean, we can't pick and choose where we put on the mass or bulk, I guess. I mean, simply just don't put on mass or bulk to begin with. But as far as building muscle, I've had a lot of clients that say, hey, you know, I'm getting really big calves and I don't want to build my calves up. Or, hey, my glutes, I'm getting big glutes and I don't want to build my glutes up. We can't pick and choose where the muscle goes. If you guys are not liking a particular muscle building in a certain area, first and foremost, I would say, hey, it's genetics. You can't pick and choose. Secondly, if you really did want to get rid of mass in a certain area, muscle mass that is, that's just about losing weight. As you start to slim back down on weight and focus less on muscle building, you will start to slim out that area. And I'm not a big fan of doing this, but you will lose muscle mass. And that's the main reason why I'm not a big fan of slimming back down after you packed on some muscle. But yeah, just to TLDR, basically too long didn't read or didn't listen, whatever. It's really hard to bulk, so stop worrying about it. To avoid bulking, you want to avoid like the 1 rep maximum sort of workouts where you're just lifting the heaviest shit possible for 1 rep and doing multiple sets of that. And also just don't overeat. Know what your maintenance level of calories is and maybe go a little bit above it to build muscle while keep doing resistance training, and just don't eat excess calories and you won't bulk. So long answer there. We're going to get back to our giant set. We got 2 more to go today. And if you guys have any health and fitness questions, throw them in the chat, or if you have any wacky facts, feel free to throw them in the chat as well, and we'll get to them. Giant set. Number 3, all done. We got one more giant set. All right, so to the wacky fact. In one day, your heart beats 100,000 times. That's pretty crazy. That's the awesome thing about the body is there's so much things that go on without you being conscious of it or having to worry about it within your body. It's so fascinating. All right, so on to the health and fitness Q&A. And if you guys have any health and fitness Q&As, feel free to throw them in the chat and we'll get to them in real time. Also, if you have any wacky facts, you can share those as well. All right, so health and fitness Q&A. Can I just do cardio and lose fat? Yes, you can. You can absolutely just do cardio and lose fat. Not my particular favorite way of losing fat, but you absolutely can. If you're gonna go for losing fat with cardio, highly suggest that you do low impact, low heart rate sort of exercise like walking. Walking is literally one of the best ways to lose fat cardio-wise. Reason being is, sure, you don't burn a lot of calories, but about 80 to 90% of the calories that you do burn is gonna be from fat rather than muscle. Now, the worst kind of cardio you wanna do is that middle pace, that 50% jog pace cardio. That is gonna melt your muscle mass off. So avoid that jog pace altogether. So either do the really, really low intensity walking based exercise or like hiking. And then you have the opposite side of the spectrum, your HIIT cardio. Now here's what HIIT cardio is good for. HIIT cardio is great to burn calories, not necessarily the best to burn fat. Because I did a long ranty post about this and I'll save you guys some time, but basically, when you have a really elevated heart rate for extended period of time, burning a ton of calories, but if you look at the percentage of what those calories come from, you're only getting about 50 to 60% of those calories from fat. So, I don't know how good you guys are with numbers, but burning more calories with high intensity exercise, but less of those calories are gonna come from fat. I'll keep it very simple that way, but overall you're gonna be burning more fat doing HIIT cardio because you're burning more calories. But those calories are not necessarily coming from fat. If you wanna be the most optimal burning fat and not muscle with your cardio, do some walking, hiking, very, very moderate, sort of intense cardio. All right, we're gonna get to our last giant set, and then we're gonna go into a cool down from there. And yeah, if you guys have any health and fitness Q&A, feel free to shoot in the chat. And if you guys have any wacky facts you want to share, throw it in the chat as well, and we can get to them. And I hope, let me make sure the stream's still up and running. Okay, it looks like the stream's still up and running. It looks like my internet's just wacky right now, not able to watch the stream. So I hope you guys are able to watch the stream and it's not getting all chopped up. Sometimes it happens when I lose internet connection. But we're gonna keep going, last giant set. Giant set number 4, all done. Workout's all done. We're gonna get to a cool down now. After we get some wacky facts in there, as well as a live Q&A. And if you guys are throwing stuff in the chat, I apologize. My internet's wigging out and I'm like having a hard time seeing it. Oh look, something loaded. Almighty Banda, what's up, brother? Yeah, my internet's all wigging out, so I just was able to see what's going on in the chat. And if I missed you, I apologize. If you guys ever have any live health and fitness Q&As, we can answer it in real time. As well as any wacky facts. We can cover that today as well. All right, so next wacky fact. Your body's red blood cells are replaced every 7 days. It's like so fascinating how often your body like recycles and renews your insides, such as your organs as well. Pretty trippy stuff. Your body is absolutely amazing. All right, so health and fitness Q&A. How long should I work out for? There is no designated amount of time you should work out for. It is literally however much time you need to get your allotted volume for your given workout to fulfill that amount for the week. So as I mentioned earlier in the stream, if you're just getting into exercise or you've taken a long break and you're coming back to exercise such as resistance training, then you want to go for 10 sets a week. The way you distribute that throughout the week is totally up to you. I prefer to do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, meaning that we do 4 sets of everything on Monday, 3 on Wednesday, and 3 on Friday, or any order combination of that to equal 10 sets total. I would highly recommend doing the 7 primary movements. So if we did 4 sets of the 7 primary movements on Monday, that'd be 7 times 4, right? So my math is terrible, that's 28. You'd be doing 28 sets total on Monday, and then 21 sets on Wednesday, 21 sets on Friday. Yeah, and if you guys don't know what the primary movements are, feel free to look them up, or you can watch back any of these videos. Pretty much every single exercise, I do the 7 primary movements, just usually in different fashion. So there you go. Hope you're having an awesome day, Almighty Banda. We're gonna get into our cool down now. So typically for a cool down, I like to do chill music, and I really focus on my breathing for this as well, because I believe you hold all this tension in your body, and if you just physically stretch, that will help. But if you're able to mentally release all that stress and tension in your body as well, it's like a 1-2 punch, and it gets rid of all the tension. It makes you just so much more calm. I've legit fallen asleep during a cool down before, no joke, because I was able to relax my mind and body so much. Focus on breathing and visualizations while you're doing your cool down will really help release some stress and tension. All right, so chill playlist going. Let's focus on that breathing, yo. We got some Harry Potter vibes going on right now. Post-workout ASMR breathing. you today. Woo. Keep it up, old man. I will, man. Yeah, feeling strong, brother. I legit getting really consistent with the workouts. First time that I've been this consistent in a very long time. And just a month back, man, I'm feeling really strong, feeling really good. I'll post some progress pictures pretty soon. But yeah, feeling great, man. Appreciate you hopping in the chat, brother. I hope you're having a great day, man. And if you ever have any health and fitness questions, feel free to shoot them in the chat. Or if you have any wacky facts, because today is Wacky Wednesday, I'm celebrating. I'm going to finish up with the cooldown. Workout all done, cool down done. We're gonna get to one last wacky fact and then some health and fitness Q&A. I see you typing some in the chat. Sorry, my internet's wigging out, so I'm barely catching what people are typing in the chat. I see Almighty Banda, you said something. What did you say about progress pictures? Progress pictures, so I don't know if you guys read the bio below the video. I had a lot of really nasty health issues last year. Out of nowhere, they just popped up. I was dealing with a C. diff infection for like 7 months undiagnosed. It's pretty nasty. That kind of infection can kill you. I lost 40 pounds, right? I've been a personal trainer for 8 years. I've been an athlete my whole life, very active, very, physically fit my entire life. Last year, I literally, lost 40 pounds. I went down to the lowest weight I've ever been, probably since like middle school. Just to give you guys an idea, I'm going to be 32 this year, so I'm 31 right now. So it's been like 20 years since I was that light. I lost like all my muscle mass. I was skin and bones. I have pictures when I was like at my worst point during that whole fiasco last year. And yeah, it's been about 6 months since I got antibiotics and got the infection treated. That's literally all I needed was a course of antibiotics for a week. Who would have thought? And yeah, so it's been about 6 months, and this is the first month or so that I've been consistently working out in over a year because of all those health issues I had. I had no energy and I had no ability to work out. So yeah, the progress pictures I'll be posting pretty soon of like basically how I was 40 pounds lighter in my skin and bones till, now or maybe a month from now, just how malleable your body is and how quickly it can change. I was literally on the brink of death, like no joke. I was dying from this infection. And then 6-7 months later, how quickly your body can rebound with just, taking care of yourself with what you eat and then also health and fitness wise. So yeah. And then you said you want me to send them or did you take them yourself? My game was loud. Oh, no worries. Dude, I would absolutely love if you guys want to send in progress pictures of yourself. I would absolutely love that. That'd be awesome. Highly suggest before you start any workout program to take a picture. And even if you're already in your workout program or your diet regimen, whatever you're doing, to take pictures every single 4 weeks. Because sometimes measurements like weight's not a great measurement to track progress. Body fat percentage could be a little bit better in my opinion than weight. But ultimately, your eyes are going to be the best indicator, and how your clothes are fitting, how your skin is if it's tightening up, and those kind of things, how you're feeling energy-wise. And taking pictures is like probably one of the best ways to measure your progress. So I would highly suggest you guys taking pictures. And then yeah, I'm gonna be coming out with a workout app pretty soon here. It's actually pretty neat. If you guys need like a program to follow, it's only gonna be like 15 bucks a month or something like that. And it's only gonna be like $1 to try it out for I think like a week or two or something like that. So yeah, if you guys need a workout program in the meantime, feel free to watch these workouts back because this is solid. I'm doing the 7 primary movements. I'm doing about 3 to 4 sets every single workout. So if you guys need a program, follow exactly what I'm doing. And then I'll definitely let you guys know when I got my app coming out. But there's a lot of good stuff out there on the internet. A lot of it's a little bit too pricey in my opinion. Workout programs don't have to be that expensive. And then a lot of the other programs out there are kind of just like not good. Unfortunately, there's a lot of fitness gurus or whatever that really don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like if they teach you guys something other than the primary movements, generally speaking, it's not that great. You should have these movements in your workout like all the time. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Glad you're okay now. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I mean, it completely changed my whole paradigm on life, dude, when you go through something like that. And yeah, a lot of things changed. So DM them via Insta. Yeah, dude, however you want to send them. If you ever want to send progress pictures, you can send them on Instagram. I guess that'd be the best way. Facebook as well, you can do that. Yeah, anything like that. I can definitely, if you want me to give you a shout out, like of your progress and stuff of what you're doing, I can do that as well. But yeah, man, that'd be cool. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up for the workout stream today. Thanks for everyone for hopping in the chat. Shout out to Almighty Banda for hopping in the chat, brothers. Always good to see you and talk to you. We're gonna be on the gaming and guitar stream later in the afternoon, evening time today. We'll probably start a little bit earlier in the afternoon. I'm hoping to around like 2 or 3 in the afternoon today. That's PST time. Yeah, so we're gonna get on that. If you guys have any song requests for the gaming and guitar stream, feel free to put it in the chat later and we'll get to it. If you have any wacky facts, we're gonna be sharing some of those later as well. And yeah, follow the stream, follow the socials, subscribe to the YouTube, do all the things. I'd appreciate it so much, y'all. It really helps me out. And let me know if there's something that you guys are not liking. Let me know if there's something you guys want to see. Let me know, because this stuff's all for you guys. As much as I love doing this stuff, and it holds me accountable to do the workouts every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I really want to make sure you guys are getting value from tuning in and watching. So let me know if you guys want to see something. Shoot me a DM, shoot it in the chat. Just pull me off the damn street, whatever you got to do. And yeah, I'll meet every one of your needs, or I'll do my best to try to. And with that being said, let's wrap up with one crazy fact. Coughing can cause air to move through your windpipe faster than the speed of sound, over 1,000 feet per second. Woo! Cover your damn mouth when you cough. With everything that's going on, I don't think I need to tell you guys that. But yeah, stay healthy, y'all. And I'll see you on the next stream. Peace.